be honest, you're here to get subscribers. You want to grow your YouTube channel and you're not quite sure how to get started. Today, we binge on every tip that I've ever given. How to get your first 100 subscribers in 18 days, how to blow that up from 100 subscribers to over 1,000 subscribers, video ideas that you will need to grow on YouTube, how to mass record your content, and how to make perfect clickable titles that no one will ignore. What if I was to tell you that 6-7 weeks ago, I started a YouTube channel and it now has, from zero, 5,000 subscribers, over 700,000 views, and is ready to be monetized on YouTube already. So many people have asked me, Alan, is it too late to start a YouTube channel? Alan, how do I pick a topic that I'm really excited about and make sure that there is a future in it? Today we start a mini YouTube series. In this video, it's all about niche, how I started the YouTube channel, how I got it from 0 to 100 subscribers in around about 2 weeks. And in other videos, which will be linked down below as soon as they appear, I will tell you how I get it from 100 to 1,000 subscribers and 1,000 to fully monetized within 2 months. So please hit subscribe to make sure that you watch every single one of these videos. This will be very important for you if you're looking to start and even grow a channel that exists today. Now, before I start peeling back the secret and showing you the channel and all of its stats, I want to fully answer that question. Don't worry, all the juicy bits going to be slightly after. Wait one sec. Is it too late to start a channel on YouTube? No. All you need to do is make sure that you have a passion for something that you love and are willing to do the research. This channel here is all about YouTube channel growth. I teach you how to start a YouTube channel, grow a YouTube channel, make a business out of it. This channel will have a much slower growth trajectory than many others because I am so niche. I am an educational channel that solely teaches YouTube wannabes about YouTube growth. Very, very unique, very, very niche. But you can have explosive growth in a trending topic that could explode your channel from 0 to over 5,000 subscribers in 2 months. Now, why did I start a second YouTube channel? Well, every year I learn something new. I deliberately go out of my way to put a little bit more knowledge in my noggin. 3 years ago, it was all about YouTube growth. 2 years ago, it's about growing my business and debt recovery. Last year, it was blogging. And this year, it's cryptocurrency. And that's where the new channel comes in. I am the crypto rookie. And yes, basically, I've deep dived into one of the things that I've really wanted to learn for about 3-4 years now. But here's the edge to my channel. I don't claim to be an expert. I just simply tell people exactly what I'm learning about cryptocurrency as I learn it and react to the very hot topic right now of cryptocurrency. I started the YouTube channel in March, and it is now the middle of May, and after the first couple of weeks of uploading content, it then exploded. The advantage I now have there is that it's a much trendier topic that's all about money and crypto and this new trendy thing that could be in the news and my passion, and I don't necessarily have to directly teach, I just have to document. This gave me a foot in the door, and that helped me on my path towards my first 100 subscribers. So, how to get your first 100 subscribers in just how many days? 1. Pick your niche. Now, this could be something that's truly inside of you, or if you're smart, it could be something that you love and has potential. If you want a YouTube channel to grow very, very quickly, you need to think of the potential outside of your own head reach of this topic. There are topics out there that are beginning all of the time that can explode hugely. In my case, I chose cryptocurrency for my YouTube channel, which was great because right now there is a cryptocurrency bull market. More and more people get excited, more and more people are jumping in. I can put out constantly updating breaking news and educate people alongside in my travel. I have the advantage there that it's a hot topic right now, that I'm also a rookie, and that constant breaking news allows me the chance to jump on the news cycle, pump up a load of views, gain a load of interested faces, interested people. I have the advantage that I've been making videos on the platform for, I don't know, 8 years on and off for me, my clients, that kind of thing. So I have down pat all of these kind of tricks and tips. So yes, I may have a little bit of advantage, but anybody can have these. So pick your niche, but maybe be smart about it. Have a look at what's trending right now. Maybe you are a huge gaming fan, but there's a new Zelda game out tomorrow. Or you have a look at people like Pokemon Go, who immediately jumped on that game, immediately as it was hot, and started a YouTube channel, started teaching and playing the game. Those channels, Pokemon Go channels, once again went from 0 to millions in a couple of months. A few examples right now could be starting an entire channel dedicated to a Premier League football team once the Football League season starts. Destiny 2 has just launched its brand new season, but there's a brand new DLC called The Witch Queen in January 2022. That could be a good time to start dedicated content on that. For a huge growth, you need to be thinking of things that is available right now that has potential for constant breaking news. That way you get the trending stuff and then you can pad it out with the evergreen stuff in the middle. I feel gone are the days where you can just hop on and become a vlogger unless you've got some kind of twist. Another example right now could be your whole channel could be dedicated to PlayStation restocking. Every week you hop on and you talk about these places have stock. You can also put up videos immediately as they have stock, and in the evergreen videos slowly over time you can start making game reviews and PlayStation mods. You could dedicate your entire channel to a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox One Series S, whatever they're called these days. Hopefully you get my point. Pick a niche, but not just general. Really have a look at things. You can have a look at things along Google Trends right now, for example, see if the trend line's going up. I know that cryptocurrency right now for my channel will have a lifespan this year until about September, October, November, and then unfortunately, due to crypto, it will crash and then I'll have 2 years of calming down. But during that calming down period, I can make educational content and I would have already gained the audience. If I've gained 5,000 subscribers in 2 months, imagine what I can do by the end of the year, and then I have to just generate content to keep them warm for 2 years. 2, pick a type of video. As I've said previously, I'm deliberately going out my way to make breaking news videos, something that I can pop up. The advantage in my niche is that the type of videos that I can create, the people in that niche already seem to do off-the-cuff video. So the type of video I can do are vloggy little shaky things on my mobile phone that I can upload immediately. People understand that and seem to expect that from that niche, which means when I polish it up a little bit, they're pleasantly surprised. But if I very, very quickly need to pop out a video now, record a 3 to 5 minute video now to have it online in a minute's time, I can do so. Basically, if people in your space are already creating vloggy type content and you know that it succeeds, then that's the type you know you can make. When it comes to the topic, this is where you need to dig around and realize what you can do. Is there breaking news in your industry? Is there something that you can constantly pop up with? Is there a specific trend in that industry right now? For example, book hauls, unboxings. Maybe you're only talking about Apple M1 products, so you want to talk about every M1 launch that's come out the Apple product range recently. The best way to figure this out is have a look at your other competitors and see what kind of content they do, see which ones does successfully well, or see what style they make, and that way you can emulate them. And of course, you can always use something like VidIQ for video ideas and topics. That's pulled in all of the information from your niche anyway. Now you can use those as jumping off points. I've done a video on that. It's in the iCard somewhere up here. 3, the importance of branding. One of the very first things I did when launching this channel is establish its identity, figure out its brand name. I made sure that I would be able to claim that custom channel URL when I hit 100 subscribers, which is youtube.com/cryptorookie. Once I did that, I then went to a place like People Per Hour and I asked someone professionally to design a little logo for me, which I've then put not only on the banner, but the avatar and in the top left-hand corner of every single one of my thumbnails to build in brand identity. It's also going to be the watermark of those videos. That way everyone understands who the Crypto Rookie is. Ding! The reason that branding is so important is because if you act professionally, then it looks professional and you're going to pull people in. There's nothing more demoralizing when you first upload your videos, you've got 0 subscribers, and then people pile in and you're worried that, oh yeah, but what if they see I've only got 2 or 3 subscribers? Maybe they won't subscribe. If you act professional, if you act like you're supposed to be there, right? Even if you are, in my case, just explaining how much of a rookie you are within the crypto space, people are going to forgive a lot. And as long as you're giving valuable content, they won't care how many subscribers you've got. When was the last time you looked at a channel that you really liked and went, oh, well, he's only got 2 subs, so I won't? Doesn't happen. 4, and here's the strategy bit. I made sure before I even launched that I had 10 videos in the bank to upload straight off the bat before uploading my 11th. Why is this? Well, let's say you come across my channel, my Crypto Rookie channel. You're really excited, you like the new video that I've uploaded about a new cryptocurrency price or some news or some gossip, right? You've watched the video and then you want to go see more of me, but there's nothing to binge. Think of the last time you got into a TV series where you watched something that you really, really loved. You went back and watched the start. You went back and binge watched them all. Especially in current culture, people are so used to binge watching. Or you've only just found a new podcast and oh, they've got 20 old episodes. Now, if your channel's solely based on news, obviously this can be hard. But I made sure that I started with a few evergreen pieces of content, some entertaining things to pull people in, uploaded them all, uploaded them 2 a day, made sure it was quick pace, and then started piling in the fresh new content. This way, people can go back, binge that content, the channel gets a load of watch time from all the fresh new faces, right? That way you've watched 1, then you've watched 10, 11 videos, and then boom, that pushes up the channel. Why? Because YouTube gets to see people come in, interact immediately, quickly. There's no bad statistics from it just never existing before, right? And bang, up it goes. Not to mention the very important thing that I made a YouTube video trailer that goes on my homepage that very quickly explains who I am, what I do, and why I'm there. That will never get explosive growth. That will never get explosive, ta-da, here's a new video, right? But what it does is it sits there like a Trojan horse and slowly introduces people every time they are new to the channel homepage. Hi, I'm Alan, I'm the Crypto Rookie, I'm here to learn with you, blah, 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 blah. I kind of understand the thing I'm talking about. Come and join me on my weird, crazy ride. 5, every time I upload a video, I pin a comment at the top of my video comments, and more often than not, when starting the channel, it's always the subscribe link. The reason for this is that you want to make it as easy as possible for someone to find a way to subscribe to you, and that subscribe link is also an auto-subscribe link. One of those ones where you click on it and it immediately goes, oh, are you sure you want to subscribe? Yes. Rather than it just jumping to your channel homepage. If you want help on knowing how to make a YouTube auto-subscribe link, info in the iCard. This also gives a jumping off point. If you've pinned a comment at the start of your video, right at the top, that asks something about the video, it could encourage other people to start communicating in reference to that video. It could be, in this case, what's your favorite crypto coin? Are you holding a specific coin? Or in your case, who's your favorite footballer? Who's your favorite game character? Do you play Destiny 2? Blah, 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 blah. Ask the question that is relevant to the video above, start the conversation, pull people in. And 6, most importantly, once they start replying, reply to every comment. When your channel has only just started, there is no excuse to not reply to every comment. And also bait a reply from your reply. If you have 0 subscribers, if you have anything less than 100 subscribers, less than 100 active subscribers for that matter, you're not going to get many comments anyway. So you might as well treat every single person with the respect they deserve, because they came to find you, a new YouTuber. They've bothered to comment on you, a new YouTuber's videos. So you should be replying. Not only replying, engaging, having a conversation, asking another question. They may reply with, hey, great video. And you can reply, great, what did you like about it? Is there anything you'd do differently? Is there any questions you have? Those kind of questions can then spark a conversation and you can keep going. What that also does is it brings people back. They get used to you. They see that you're human. There's a chance that they build up some kind of connection. Wow, a YouTuber replied to me, subscribe. There is a new metric in the YouTube analytics dashboard, which tracks new users and return users. And the closer those lines are together, the more likely you are to accelerate in growth and get more subscribers. That is why my new channel is getting around about 150, 200 subscribers each and every day when the channel is only 2 months old. A combination of everything above. Trending topic with relevant news, with branding, with thumbnails, channel trailer, engaging content where you are communicating with them. Once you're on your road to your first 100 subscribers, you hit that huge euphoric moment, you can go out and start creating more content to push you towards 1,000 subscribers, unlocking live streaming and your community tab, all of which I did within around about 4 to 6 weeks. So you've got your first 100, now you need to grow. Start using these tips. Okay, so you've got your first 100 subscribers and that's your base, that's your core, that's your die-hard people. Those are the first few people that have come through your door. A few of your friends, a few of your family members, but most importantly, the starting of a community. Now, we're going to push you towards 1,000 subscribers. However, if you are struggling with the 0 to 100, there's the video, the first part of this series that is up here. This This entire series is built around the fact that I started a YouTube channel just 2 months ago, and I've taken it from 0 subscribers to over 5,000 subscribers in 2 months, and I'm just about to monetize it as well. I'm going to teach you how I did that, how I grew, and what things you need to focus on whilst doing so. So hit subscribe so you don't miss any of these videos, and as I said, go back and check the first one so you've got the foundation of this, so you understand the things that you need to always do before piling on these things. Are we ready? Let's go to 1000. YouTube Shorts. This is a brand new wild west territory that is being fed to us right now. YouTube Shorts is the opportunity that you may have been looking for as a small YouTuber. Your chance to upload vertical format content that is short, sweet, easy to produce, punchy, but most importantly, have a chance of reaching out to the wider audience even though you are not a big boy. One of the most impactful things on my new channel that I ever used was YouTube Shorts. And the reason for this is that if you can encapsulate something very punchy, very to the point, that answers a question or intrigues someone within 60 seconds, there's a chance that it'll be placed on the YouTube shelf, which if you're watching on mobile, it's kind of just below here. They have to relate to the topic that happens to be above, and there's a chance that you could be pushed to the moon. In fact, this test channel in itself has a couple of videos that are all about YouTube Shorts, and it's got 100, 200,000 views, once again, from initially 0 subscribers, and this helps lift the channel. One thing you need to note though is YouTube Shorts is mainly there to help you collect subscribers and awareness, because if you can hook them quick enough that they like it and maybe even hit the subscribe button, brilliant. But they're not going to binge 4, 5, 10 minutes worth of watch time in a YouTube short. That's not how they work. So you balance YouTube Shorts against the original content that's already on your channel that is longer form content. So the shorts are for subs. The subs will come piling in, and then when you publish your next 4, 5, 10 minute long video, that's the ones that need to be laser focused and punchy enough that still deliver on the promise that you gave within the YouTube Shorts. So 2 punchy videos. In my case, I understood that my audience was looking for something around that cryptocurrency space. So the YouTube Shorts were the short sound bites, either from myself or short educational lessons, or sound bites from the big gurus within that space. Now the punchy videos that aren't news related videos, which we discussed in the first 0 to 100, these punchy videos have to have some kind of meat on them. These are not news directed videos. These are videos that people can come in and, in my case, learn and be educated from, or my opinion, my experience of being a crypto rookie and learning this new space. These punchy videos have to have some kind of unique qualifier, whether it's you're curious about my journey or whether it's you're hungry for the knowledge that happens to be within it. These punchy videos can't ramble on and on and on, but they also have to be dense enough to have information within them. So in the realms of the cryptocurrency channel that I started, these are lists of top 5 coins that you should go and check out. Top 5 coins that are going to pop by the end of the month. Me explaining the ugly truth about cryptocurrency. Me explaining what Bitcoin happens to be, and then over time I'm also going to explain what Ethereum is and what the Bitcoin halving, and all things that are relevant to that niche, the things that they are coming to learn. For you, for example, if you were doing YouTube Shorts about gaming and then it's like, look at this quick, I don't know, fantastic kill that you've got in Fortnite, but then the rest of your videos is teaching you, I don't play Fortnite, bad example. Let's step into something that I know. Let's say your YouTube Shorts are all about the best gun in Destiny 2 and how you're able to kill people and get fantastic kill streaks in PvP. The long, punchy videos that are sucking people in is maybe teaching them how to play that way, how to be defensive, what armor set they should wear. You teach them a decent cross stitch in knitting, and then you show them the whole jumper pattern. You have a quick video of 60 seconds where they go from raw chicken through to fantastic meal, and then in the long video, you teach them how to cook that perfectly cooked roast chicken. See how this is working? It's a 2-pronged attack. The shorts bring the subscribers in, that you now know that they're interested in your niche, in your general sphere, and now you deliver them with something longer. That's how you get the watch time And the more watch time, the more it gets suggested. The more it gets suggested, the more people come in. The wider the audience happens to be, the more subscribers you're starting to convert. Not only with the YouTube shorts as the kind of bait, but with the longer form content that then gets them used to you and your educational style. You could have an entire channel about YouTube shorts, but in the long run, that's going to be a nightmare to not only monetize, but also get the watch time hours that you need to get to that point. 3, thumbnails. Now, this is one of the things that I've become better and better at over time. In fact, one of the first things I did on this channel to make sure that I maximize my potential is I started leaning into a thumbnail strategy. As you can see from the screen here, some of my old thumbnails were fairly generic. Me with the white, black, red wording and the shelving in the background. Okay, that's fine. It tells you what the thumbnails are about. But over time, I understood the power of every element of the pixel. You're looking to do 2 things with a thumbnail. 1, stop them scrolling. And 2, make them click. If you want to stop them scrolling, you need to make sure that you stand out against everybody else in that search result. I use the VidIQ thumbnail comparison tool. In fact, I've done a whole breakdown of how I did that in how I tripled my click-through rate. There's a video here, or here, it's in one of the iCards. The instant I started using click-through rate as some kind of long-term metric is the point when I tripled the size of my channel from 2020 to 2021. If you can raise the overall click-through rate of your channel, not only are you getting more people per 1,000 views, per 100 views, right, but overall, the sentiment of your channel is looked upon better. You can also then see what videos did well and lean into those, and you can understand what topics people just aren't interested in and therefore didn't click on them. Which could be drilled into by 4, the VidIQ channel audit tool. Now, if you don't have the time or the money to go out of your way to hire some kind of consultant to pick through every fine detail of your analytics, right, and to tell you specifically, hi Jeff, do this, hi Diana, do that, right? If you don't have the time or the assets to go and hire some kind of expert, then the VidIQ audit tool does a good job for free within the subscription that is VidIQ. A subscription, by the way, that you can get for 20% discount if you go to vidiq.com/Alan Spicer. The VidIQ audit tool basically pulls all of the data from your channel. It will tell you what videos are doing well, what videos get you the most subscribers, what videos get you the most views, get you the most engagements, and as they scroll down, they'll also tell you what videos didn't do so well and what videos did so well, and compare them against competitors if you have them connected. If you want to learn how to use this tool fully, I've done a video on this once again, in the iCard, of exactly how to know what videos to do and how this channel audit tool works. But overall, it's there to tell you, hi, have a look at these, avoid these, this topic did really well. But what you need to do is understand what this is truly telling you. And that is, if you want more subscribers, make that type of video. If you want more views, make that type of video. The reason why that's important is that you could make one video, but that one video can't do 20 things. One video needs to have one specific action. That video needs to have had a certain goal. Is that video there to make you money? Then the end of that video, it pushes to a call to action that goes to a course or to sell you something. You don't want to dilute that by going, oh, go and click on that course and subscribe and like and share and check out You've lost the message. It's confused people. Was go and click the link below. You can go and check out my course at Skillshare. Clean, crisp, direct. So you need to understand that that one video could be made, and it could be a completely different video. I know that if I talk about gaining subscribers, that grows my channel. If I talk about money, it may get less views, but it makes me more money. So you need to understand the purpose of that video so you don't overload it and you don't confuse people. Because after all, if you're asking people to pick from 5 things, it might confuse them and they might not pick anything. Netflix theory. How many times do you flick through Netflix? Oh, I could watch that. Oh, see what I could watch that. Oh, what's that? I could watch that. And then 40 minutes of your time is spent flicking through and now you've run out of time and 5, double down. Now that you've been loaded with this wonderful information from the VidIQ channel audit tool and you understand what your channel's currently doing, have a look at what truly worked. What is the things that people are coming back to? What are the things that are engaging people? Is it every time you talk about a specific topic, you rile up some people and they just have to comment? There they are raging. Is it a motive? Is it every time you talk about yourself? Or is it every time you talk about something else that people pile in? Those are the videos that you need to make. You don't need to make the ones that people don't give a crap about. That's why on this channel, I seem to double down on specific tutorials. I lean in certain directions. Why? Because either they help a wider audience or they have a very specific need and they get found in search. But when it comes to the crypto channel, maybe it's when I talk about a specific project, maybe when I'm talking about ADA or Polygon or Ethereum, maybe it's when I'm talking about a specific type of video, maybe it's my top fives, maybe it's the breaking news. When you realize what videos give you the biggest boost, lean into those to help grow your channel. You don't have to do them for forever, right? Just if you grow large enough that the audience is then engaged, then you can do whatever you wish with that audience. I must admit, now that that channel's got nearly 6,000 subscribers, anytime that I engage with them in the community tab, I can push them wherever I want. So I can push them to specific videos that I like. Even if those videos previously were the ones that underperformed, but I feel deserved a little bit more attention, I can now push them in that way. Why? Because they are engaged with the content that I've made for them as some kind of honey trap to bring them in. The community tab is something that we will touch upon in our next video, by the way. It's very powerful and a very good tool to push you towards monetization. So make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss that video that comes out in the next week or so. But 6, understand your audience. Once you've doubled down and you understand what works, right? If the channel's growing, you might lose contact with some of your audience. You need to understand maybe they like being taught things, or maybe they're experts, they don't want to be taught things, they just want to hear the fundamentals. If you don't understand what your audience is wanting from you, you'll be delivering the wrong kind of content over and over again, and either that attracts the wrong audience or it doesn't attract anyone at all. I learned that myself from this channel that we're talking on right now. The instant that I stopped doing tutorials as aggressively and started being more human, more honest, and started talking about me and my struggles and telling you the story of how I did things, you engaged with me so much more. I now understand that you want to learn from me. You don't want to learn from textbooks, and you want to understand my story whilst going through it. And that's how you grow a committed audience to over 1,000 subscribers. You are going to run out of video ideas very quickly, but you can make your own video ideas using these tips. Every Monday morning, I wake up, I walk to work, and I'm fully aware that I need to bulk record some videos. I upload 2 to 3 videos a week. I've uploaded 800 videos, tutorials to this YouTube channel, and over the last 8 years, maybe 3,000 across a few brands, either for myself or for clients, that kind of thing. You would think after 3,000 videos, I'd run out of things to talk about. That's why today I'm going to be talking about the VidIQ daily video idea tool, how it can help you, how it can inspire you, and how you can wake up on a Monday morning, walk to work, and know that you've got at least 5, 10, 20, or even 50 ideas to seed your channel for the coming weeks and months. Let's jump into my office. Okay, so the first thing I do is I turn on my computer, I hop on to my dashboard, and I make sure, of course, that I've installed my VidIQ plugin. It's as simple as going to vidiq.com/Alan Spicer, scroll down, click the install. It adds it to Chrome. It's very, very easy. It even works on Firefox. Now, to get the full potential out of this app, I've got the Pro version. I've always used the Pro version. It's one of the reasons why my YouTube channel's grown so aggressively over the last year. And then I scroll down on the left-hand side, you'll see all of these features here that have been added by VidIQ, and the top one is daily ideas. What this does is it pulls a load of data from its magical black box and its own personal algorithm, your channel, and all of the channels within your niche on YouTube, and starts throwing content suggestions at you. It then spits out video ideas that you can say that you like or you hate, dependent on the features here. And it also gives you a prediction of roughly how much views this could give you, a very high, low, that kind of thing. But anyone that's having problems with writer's block, here, for example, just alone, how to research your niche on YouTube. Sounds like a good video title for me. How much does a small YouTube channel make? I've made a video on that itself just a couple of weeks ago. Tips for a better morning. Okay, maybe not necessarily me. Tips for a better morning for a YouTuber. Tips for motivation for a YouTuber. Motivation tips, morning routine for YouTubers. These aren't gospel titles. Don't just rip them and use them as titles. Use them as jumping off blocks. Twists that you can do. What happened to Snapchat? Algorithm hacks for brand deals. there you go. That's something that I wouldn't have considered, but I could certainly make a video on. Something fresh. Voice for YouTube videos, good news for YouTubers, how to make professional voice for YouTube videos, best hacks for YouTube, how to remove the X button from YouTube videos. And then I can click show all 50, and then it just keeps going and going and going. Now, some of these won't be relevant to me at all. So in this case, Scope for Beginners 2020. No thank you, and I click dismiss. You won't see this idea again. What this does is it feeds back into the VidIQ algorithm. This might not be for me. You may have got this one wrong. It will regurgitate and reprocess, and next time, the next day that it runs through them, it will then spit out slightly improved ideas. But if there's an idea that I really like, how to research your niche, I click save. How much does a small YouTube channel make? Algorithm hacks for brand deals, good news for YouTubers, how to make professional voice for YouTube videos, how to make shareable videos on YouTube, tips for filming YouTube videos, etc, etc, etc. Once I've clicked all the little love hearts, it will now save them here. It will tell me when I've saved them. I can delete them whenever I wish. It will also tell me under the dismiss tab the ones that I didn't like. But under the saved ideas, I can then click on the little search on YouTube. So for example, how much does a small YouTube channel make? Search, and then goes to the search results. I can then compare and have a look at what the other videos happen to do, right? What the thumbnails look like, what the titles look like. In my case, I'd look at them and go, okay, well, that's 2 years old, that's 11 months old, that's 1 year old, that's 9 months old, that's 4 months old. So there's 2 there that are fairly recent, but the rest at the top of the search are fairly old. Maybe that's a snipeable topic. This way, I never run out of ideas. I can continue to pull a list together. I can generate a to-do list of videos here, and every day this refreshes. Once again, it's completely free to install. VidIQ.com/Alan Spicer. Add it to your browser, whether it's Chrome, whether it's Firefox. They even have a mobile phone app. This is invaluable. I can go in every day, generate a hit list of videos that maybe I never make, but at least it can inspire me. I can jump in here when I'm struggling that day. I can have a look and go, good news for YouTubers. Brilliant, go make that video. Are you struggling to record your content? Don't worry, I've got a little special hack that can help you. I upload 3 videos a week, every week, and have done on and off for nearly 4 years. Through Christmas, through sickness, through travel, through holiday periods, whilst having a full-time job, whilst consulting, whilst having a newborn at home, whilst got a 5-year-old that I need to take to school, whilst moving house, whilst moving into an office, whilst setting up a new set, which isn't 100% done yet. Does this look okay? Feel free to give me tips on lighting down below. And the way that I consistently was able to move house and still upload without fail every Tuesday and Thursday, or right now the new upload schedule every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, is by bulk recording. This is my secret weapon and has been for years. I've been creating content online, not just for me, but many other YouTube channels over the last 3-4 years. My face was even teaching music tutorials on another channel elsewhere. I was video editing for my editing clients. Why? Because obviously I need to make money to pay for the bills, and YouTube videos from day one doesn't always pay. So how was I able to keep up 3 videos each and every week without missing a video and still do all of these other things? I'm able to bulk record 1 month's worth of content pretty much in 1 day. Set up your equipment and make the most out of it. It takes me a while to set up my YouTube equipment, even in my new office, but in the long run, I plan for it to just be a click, turn on power, click, turn on camera and go. But even still, at the moment, it takes about 5-10 minutes for me to set up my equipment, line up the camera, turn on the lights, sort out my microphone. That's 5-10 minutes that if I was to then record a 5-minute video and put it down again, it's taking more time to set up my equipment and put it down than it is to actually make my content. And I'm sure all of us are able to block out an hour, maybe if you're lucky, 2 hours worth of time that you could cram some work into. So why not set up the camera once and take down the camera once and record as much as you can in the middle period as you can. That way, you don't have to set up the camera 3 or 4 times to make 3 or 4 videos over 3 or 4 days, wasting, say, 3 times 10 minutes, half hour, rather than just setting up once for 10 minutes and then recording a load of content. Try and plan ahead of time what you're going to talk about. I'm very lucky. I have a format on my channel where I have tutorials on a Monday and a Wednesday, and then these videos slightly more personal or masterclassy on a Friday. What that means is my tutorials can be bulk recorded very, very easily. If you'll notice, I have a specific style since the start of the new year. I have a start and I have an end, and then I sandwich the screenshot tutorials in the middle. This way, I'm able to create fast content, my tutorials, pretty much in one sitting. I upload 2 tutorials a week. There's roughly 4 weeks in a month, in which then I need 8 videos. If I can sit down and turn on a camera and beep, hello, today we're going to talk about how to download a YouTube video. Beep, hello, today we're going to talk about how to share a YouTube video. Beep, hello, today we're going to talk about how to access private videos. Beep, hello, today I'm going to talk to you about click-through rates. And then I record the end bit. And if you need more information on click-through rates, go here. And if you want to download other YouTube videos, click here. I've now got the start and I've got the end, and I've got the content in the middle that I can screen record when I get a chance. Now, I understand that that's very unique to me, but there could be some content that you can make bite-sized. Game tutorials, speed drawing. These are micro contents that you can create. If you're a musician and you want to upload songs, obviously they're going to take forever. You could record that song, but whilst you're recording that song, you can teach people the chords, you can show people how you play them, you talk about your feelings about that song, how you wrote that song, or what it means to you to be covering that song. And now you have the song when you upload it, you have you teaching me the chords of that song, and now you have a video telling me the emotions that you feel behind the song. You've got 3 videos while sitting down to record 1. Alternatively, maybe you only get 1 chance. Maybe you only get a chance to sit down and do a massive live stream. Now, you'll notice I've done this in the past. I'll have done an interview with, say, Ed or Simon, in which they sit down and they talk to me and they interview me about my life and they interview me about the random features and functionalities of YouTube. That's a 50-minute or an hour-long interview with very specific questions for me and my niche. I'm then able to rip that apart into not only the hour-long, but also the individual questions. So if I've talked about the top 10 frequently asked questions to, say, Simon, I can make those 10 questions into 10 mini clips that, ta-da, is bulk recording. If I then bulk edit them, I can then schedule them out. Scheduling. Now that you've done your bulk recording, I advise that you bulk edit and you upload, and if you can, do the thumbnails and scheduling ahead of time. It's not always perfect, but when I went on paternity leave, this was an absolute lifesaver. You've got to think that I was building up to the birth of my son at the start of December. I was aware that this was coming, but I was also aware that I was going to take some time off, possibly in January. I was able to get all the videos in from my collaborative partners, but I could have done this in theory myself in any other time, like I did when I moved house. I record the content in advance. I block out 1 hour's worth of time on a Saturday or whatever. I understand that I need 8 videos for the month, so I record 4 or 5 in that 1 hour, and then the following week I do 4 or 5 again. That's 8 to 10 videos, so that's me recording a month's worth of content in just 2 hours, or pretty much in 1 day if you're able to cram that into 1 day. And now you can schedule it out in advance and it will auto publish in itself. If you need help on how to schedule, there's a video somewhere here up in the iCard. Now the mental effects of this happens to be that I know that if I've got videos in the can, that I don't stress as much. You as a creator may know this yourself. There's nothing more stressful than, I need a video up in 2 hours and I've not recorded anything, which is possibly going to be crappy. And then, I need to edit it, which no doubt you'll probably cut corners on. And then, I need to upload it and title it, which you'll probably not do the keyword research on properly. But if you bulk bulk recorded 5 videos, knowing that 2 of them go live next week. Then you can do a bit of research and hard work on those 2. And then you've got the rest of the week to set up the next 2 and the next 2. But you've already recorded 5. And if you're recording 5 quite leisurely on a Saturday, then you're already ahead of yourself. Me, right now, if I'm honest, I've got about 15, 20 videos that needs to be edited on my laptop that are all tutorials that could carry me into early spring. Should I need to edit those, upload those, schedule those out, and I don't know, go on a round the world tour because everyone's traveling right now, then I can do so, and I can do so easily. And best of all for me, when it came to paternity, I knew that I had 3-4 weeks worth of videos up, so I didn't have to worry and panic about it. I didn't have to stress that something needed to be done. And that gives you a much more relaxing, creative mindset to catch up on the content that you may be missing or that you may need to create by the time you get back. It also gives me a lot of time to go out and dedicate my time to blogging or hunting down affiliates to boost my income. And once they're up there, once you build yourself into a pattern, once you're able to schedule your content on a regular basis, you'll be amazed how quickly your income can snowball. Now you've got your content, you've got your subscribers, now you need to start titling it properly. One single click, it chooses the title for me based on keyword research and just generally clickability. It makes my life instantly easier. A hidden trick within YouTube that everyone can use, even for free. Do you struggle with titles on YouTube? Do you have the idea, a keyword that you want to target, but you're not quite sure how to phrase the title of the video to hook people in? Meanwhile, you look at everybody else and they seem to immediately nail it with something emotional and perfect. Imagine you could click one thing and all of a sudden you had a load of suggestions. This right here is the VidIQ title suggestion tool. It's a little bit different than the idea tool that we talked about previously, link in the description down below. This way you upload a video, you've got a rough idea what your keyword happens to be, you type in a title and then you click suggestions and it will make it better. Maybe it turns a how-to video into something more emotionally appealing. Maybe you only have one word, which is Fortnite, and a specific DLC, you can click it and it will generate something more clickable. Really, I've been using this tool for the last couple of months and I'll be honest, it makes my life so much easier. I've been uploading shorts daily at the moment and I needed something to help me jump off that kind of cliff when it comes to titles, because if you're thinking of close to 35 titles a month, you're gonna burn out pretty quickly. But this title tool is amazing. To use it, you simply install the VidIQ app. There's a link in the description down below. If you go to vidiq.com/Alan Spicer, you download it, you add it to your browser, or you can put it on a mobile phone as well. Once you install it into your browser, you go to the video that you're looking to title, you click edit, and then here you go. You'll see a little button here that generates a title suggestion for you. Now, if you're not too okay with the first 5, not a problem. Just keep hitting the refresh and they keep giving you more and more titles. In fact, maybe you want to A/B test them in the long run. This is a way to get 3 or 4 titles that you could rotate over the next week or so to see which one gets the best click rate. At the end of the day, this takes the guesswork out of titles in general. That mixed with my formula for making clickable YouTube titles, it's rocket fuel. Continue over to this video here. Supercharge your YouTube channel today.